How are we feeling on this Super Bowl Sunday? Now you can go, Matt.
So we're all okay with the fact that Grizz is selling ass for a
What?
for a PlayStation
What?
Network
What?
subscription. A
No,
yearly subscription.
no, come
He's
on, man.
selling ass for a
Come
yearly
on, man.
subscription to PlayStation Network.
Come
We're
on, man.
okay with this.
Come on, the sun is still out, man. What are you
Stu,
doing?
Stu not paying us enough. My brother
What
shouldn't
are
have
you
to go out
doing?
like this. He shouldn't be selling ass for a PlayStation Network
Not
subscription.
what it.
I'm
Oh,
not okay
oh
with
my
it.
God.
I'm not okay with that.
Happen.
I'm not okay with it. Red velvet cake and fucking and a PlayStation Network is not it, bro. Why? Why are you doing this?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna veer to a different direction here because clearly, clearly I've never thought I'd find myself defending Eric on a podcast, but we gotta get this out the way. It's a new year. All right, we got new things to talk about. All right, Eric, how are you feeling today? Outside of that,
Outside of that, I'm ready for the Drake Petty Bowl.
all right. Man, I can't sit here and blame you. I'm waiting to see what songs get performed tonight. I hope my prediction came true. One of many predictions. Oh, so there was a rumor that Kendrick had a big surprise for tomorrow. Like we know today. So we know SZA's going to be there. My prediction is that the surprise is going to be Janet Jackson performing alongside him for Poetic Justice.
I like that. I like that move. I like that move. Top, this is why Stu pays you and he don't pay me in Grizz. This is exactly why.
Wait.
I like that.
Yo, don't Joe Budden me on my own show, bro.
That's crazy.
Like,
and he disappeared.
and he disappeared. I ain't do it. I ain't do it. Listen, don't put this on me.
He's gonna run the tape back and be like, "Your hands weren't up when that happened." Clearly, clearly this is your fault. All right, well, just so you know, we are all collectively doing all right for the most part. You know.
All right, cool. But let's now he's getting back in the show. Let's get started with our first icebreaker question of the show. Early thoughts on WWE 2K25. Obviously, the new show recently just came out. In terms of the presentation, the trailer came out with Roman recently, and IGN just had this. I think they had a 10-minute video on YouTube displaying all the different additions to the game, like chain wrestling's back and all that good stuff. What's your first initial thoughts about the new specs of the game this year?
We'll go first.
I guess
obviously great if Grizz is selling ass.
Oh Jesus! Oh, good Lord! So I'm a give, I guess, the contrarian opinion. 2K has had this license this is the 10th game they've done. So we've had this for a minute. I feel like 2K25 is a make or break title for them because they've basically been selling the same game for 3 years now with the new engine. And it looks like now the game is getting more depth than it had before. A lot of the stuff looks promising, but I'm not going to be hype for this game until maybe a month or so after its release, only because you could give us all this good stuff, but if the features don't work, then we're just going to be sitting there angry again, Like I tried playing 2K24 last year, and the online servers were non-existent. You tried doing that fight, the strike exchange mechanic they added in the game. You try to use some of the mechanics in the game, and the server would crash, or you would try to play Universe mode, and that mode was broken. I know they've added new improvements to Universe. I know they brought chain wrestling back. I know they brought in a new destructible environments for the backstage brawls and everything. There's a lot of promising stuff, and they got rid of that slingshot tech. Thank the Lord. But I need this to work. I want this game to be as playable as possible upon release, which I feel like we shouldn't have to say that in 2025, but a lot of companies take advantage of the patchwork. So they give you an incomplete game, and then they try to fix it over time. This game should be as fixed as possible, especially after the past couple years. That's just me.
Anybody else want to chime in?
I feel good because I know it's
Boo boo pop.
like that. What the hell just
You nigga.
I
Like,
don't know where you're at, but their service, they service is lacking right
the
now.
service is ass. All I hear is beep, boo boo pop.
You sound like you sound like
wild work.
you sound like those scatters from the '50s with auto tune on. Like I don't know what's going on with you right now.
Oh, I'm inside the supermarket.
Oh, I'm thinking you home. Man, I get it. Hold on, he said Vaughn says first impression we're gonna have 150 bloodline members on the yo, chill. You might be right, but chill.
I bet you by 2K39 that'll be the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 80% of the
They're
roster
doing
gonna be
what
small.
if for the Bloodline Showcase to make up for Brock, Edge, and Bryan not being in the company.
I'm not a
I
big fan of showcase mode. I'm not gonna lie to you because Vaughn, like I know that wrestling is typical to take advantage of nostalgia, but they're running out of things to do.
You really
Yeah.
are.
Like we've been having showcase mode since Legends of WrestleMania, WWE 13. Like we've been having this for so long, they're gonna run out of content. And ain't nobody gonna buy an AWA showcase.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? So like they got to figure something out.
No, but by doing that, I want them to kind of invest what they're doing with Showcase and invest it more so in their storyline modes past a year, so that we can have like or different storylines within the story modes. Because it's like I kind of miss that. Like that's what made those games like important. Was like the season modes.
People forget the season mode was a thing. I see so many people talk about bringing back Road to WrestleMania, and I get what you mean, but Road to WrestleMania was a season mode. Like if you want to take out Showcase and put all that effort into My Rise, go nuts. If you want to take out,
I want to do it. Yeah.
if you want to take out Showcase mode and create a storyline back in the game so people can make their own season modes like they used to, go nuts. But take that shit out, man. Please. They took it out of the game a couple different times. Like they can do it. So just put the assets somewhere else. That's all I'm saying.
A Shawn Michaels showcase would go crazy.
Oh hell no! So they could butcher those attires again, like they did back in 2K15. I'll be damned.
Those were bad.
Those were bad.